the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, it's going to be an amazing night. As per usual, everybody's going to benefit.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, it's Lerrone Sniper the Boss Richards. This light heavyweight and super middleweight always comes looking to entertain the crowd. Saúl Canelo Álvarez, a four-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
You can tell both of these fighters. There's the bell to start round one. These two were made for each other. And he just missed with that left jab. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Perfect counter lands. So that left lands. Good counter right hand again. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That's a scoring left hand. Nice counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Oh, that punch. He threw the hook, didn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Counter shot lands. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He misses with that jab. Counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Both men step back for just a moment. He missed with that jab. Left counter was perfectly timed. And a counter left. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful, but it hurts, and you can imagine that being you they're the size of an average man. Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. There's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. He can't score with that uppercut. Great counter right hand there. And he misses with the left uppercut. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice job landing that left counter punch. Right punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That right hand connect. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? There's the bell for round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
He misses with that jab. He just misses with that jab. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He fails to score with that left hook. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Good left counter. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
I've been in fights like that.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he misses with that jab. Left counter scores. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Neither man really defending themselves. He got buckled again. The knee's buckled. He's still on his feet, though. Tremendous heart. And that's exactly where he doesn't need to be. I thought we were going to see the finish there. He blocks the uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. There's the bell to start round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. That hook just can't find the target. Punch, counter punch. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Counter right. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Nice slip to avoid the jab. Exchange here from both men. Nice counter. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. Heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Lands with the right counter. That hook doesn't score. Insane action. So much firepower here. These two are the perfect dance partners. Nice counter punch. Good counter left hand there. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. 10 seconds to go. Who's going to get the last shot here in the round? They exchange punches. Beautiful counter shot. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what... And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Good counter punching. He blocks the right uppercut. Missed him with that uppercut. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Beautiful counter punch. That jab won't score. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Catch and shoot. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catches.
Jab doesn't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell to start round 9. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That one lands. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. the strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Good punch. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Left counter punch will score. That punch landed. He blocks the jab. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance with...
This is the 10th. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Neither man really defending themselves. He just misses with that big right hand. Jab does not score. They figure out the combination to this safe. How much confidence do you build? Oh, and he rocked him, and now we'll see what kind of finisher he is. He's been in wars before. He knows what to do, but can he do it? Looks like they're out of trouble. Step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they... There's the bell to start round 11. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How'd you deal with an aggressive fighter?
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. He got out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Good counter punch. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That jab doesn't find a home. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Can he finish the job? And he goes down. It's not looking good for him right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's see how the game plan changes. And there's the bell to start round 12. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know you want to shake your leg. They're a gnat's here away from getting stopped.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just...
Oh, and a heavy shot. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
And that hook misses. That jab misses. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.